What is up, YouTube? This is Matt here, and I got some information or inspiration rather from a video I saw on Kisame and Spidey's channel. If you guys haven't heard of them, they're a couple YouTubers. They're super funny. They have some really cool videos. I'll put a link down to their channel in the description. But this is a video segment called "Could It Be Meta?" And basically, what you do is you take like your favorite archetype or your favorite idea or mechanic to the game, and you give it 5 new cards. I think it's like 3 monsters and 2 spells or traps, and you make these cards and you say, okay, here are these cards. Could this archetype be meta? And so what I've done is I've given 5 cards to spell counters. I think the idea of counters is just like really fascinating, and it's an interesting game mechanic that really isn't played anymore. And so I gave some I made some cards that would give spellcasters and spell counters some more cards, and at the end of the video I'll ask you guys, could it be meta? So first off, we have Arcane Neophyte. This little guy is a level 3 Dark Tuner. He's a spellcaster, of course, 1500 attack, 1000 defense, and once per turn you can remove 3 spell counters from your side of the field to special summon a level 4 or lower spellcaster type monster from your hand or graveyard. Basically what this does is it lets you go into Arcanite Magician faster. Arcanite Magician is a beautiful card, one of my favorite cards of all time, but they really lack that level 3 tuner that really lets you go into Arcanite Magician really fast. So removing 3 spell counters can be kind of a bitch. I was gonna make it 4, but I thought that was like a little too much. But so yeah, so that's a prototype for a level 3 tuner to help you get into Arcanite faster. They don't really have a great rank 4. I know they just got Downward Magician, but that's more a spellcaster. So next I made Arcanite Illusionist. Rank 4 Dark Spellcaster XYZ monster, 2 level 4 Spellcaster type monsters, 27 attack, 22 defense. Once per turn you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to put 2 spell counters on a face-up card you control. I feel like spell counter archetype mechanic, it really just lacks a powerful monster that can generate spell counters. So I felt this was a really cool card, and it's going to go well with the next monster. And then once per turn you can remove any number of spell counters from your side of the field to add a spellcaster type monster from your deck to your hand whose level is equal to or less than the spell counters removed. So add some consistency, you make a powerful monster, and it still lets you go into some more plays. So yeah, that's my second monster. My third monster is Trickster Magician. He's a light spellcaster, rank 8. You can make him with 2 level 8 monsters, but I gave him kind of like a Gaia Dragon Ptolemy M7 effect. You can also XYZ summon this card by using a level 6 or 7 synchro monster you control as XYZ material. Spell counters have Tempest, Explosive, I think that's it. I think I have him lying around here somewhere. I feel like, yeah, Explosive Magician, and then Arcanite Magician, and they are level 6, and level 7 respectively. So I figured if you give them, like, once your Arcanite Magician goes dead, Arcanite Magician Assault Mode is a fantastic card, but it's just kind of hard to get out, so I figured why not give them like a Gaia Dragon kind of deal where you can play Arcanite Magician, blow up 2 cards, and then go into Trickster. So, and I feel like the name is pretty appropriate. And if you XYZ summon, or if this card is XYZ summoned this way, place 2 spell counters on it, which goes into its next effect. If a spellcaster type monster you control would be destroyed, you can remove 2 spell counters from your side of the field instead. So basically, this seems really overpowered now that I'm looking at it now, but basically you use like Neophyte and get out like Arcanite. Oops, no. Oh god, what have I done? Basically you use Neophyte. You're not supposed to look at that yet. You use Neophyte to get out Arcanite, you blow up 2 cards, and then you get out Trickster Magician. You got a 30/30 beater on board, and then he can protect himself. So he's a Trickster Magician. He summons himself in kind of a kooky way. He protects people, and he's got 30/30, 25/25. The attack and defense, I feel like there's not enough kooky attack and defenses in the game, and so like I just wanted to give this card like an interesting twist. So next is something that the spell counters as an archetype kind of need. This is a card called Prosperity Potion. It's a continuous spell card, and when it's activated, add 1 level 4 lower spellcaster type monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, put 1 spell counter on this card. You can only activate 1 Prosperity Potion per turn. So basically, Prosperity Potion gives you some consistency, and then it gives you a face-up card to put spell counters on, and just hoard your spell counters. So Prosperity Potion I thought was a really interesting touch. And it gives it some consistency that the archetype, the mechanic kind of lacks. And the last one is a card I called Puppet Play. I feel like this card is just fucking good. If they made a card like this, I would fucking love that. It's a quick play spell card. I didn't want to make a trap card because yeah, there are spellcasters, come on. So basically, when your opponent special summons a monster in face-up attack position in their main phase 1, target that monster. It's kind of specific, but it's a good card. Its attack and defense become 0, and its effects are negated. Also, it must attack a spellcaster type monster you control this turn. You must control a face-up spellcaster monster, obviously, and you must control 3 spell counters to activate this card. And you can only activate it once per turn. I just feel like this would be like such an evil card to play, and like the picture is kind of appropriate. Like basically like, oh, I'm gonna play fucking, I don't even know, I'm gonna play like, God, I'm trying to think of something really good. I'll play Abyss Gaios for something that's meta, and you're like, okay, that's gonna be a problem. All I have on the field is this dinky neophyte. Well, its attack and defense become 0, its effects are negated, and then it's gotta run into my neophyte this turn, so it gets destroyed and you get 1500 damage. It's got a little bit of restriction to it, but I didn't have it removed because I feel like a lot of spell counter cards are like remove, 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 and there's not enough generation. So I wanted to make a really powerful spell card that would be able to activate without removing, but you still need to control and have those spell counters as a presence. So yeah, guys, that is my 5 cards. We have Neophyte, Illusionist, Trickster Magician, Prosperity Potion, and then Puppet Play. So tell me, guys, do you think this would be meta if they got these 5 cards? Yeah, so leave your comments down below. I made these cards with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardmaker.net. It's really easy to make a card. You just save the image completely free. Again, thanks to Kisame. Thanks for letting me do this little segment. It was really fun. I had an awesome time designing these cards. And hopefully you watch this video and tell me what you think about my overpowered spell counter archetype. So yeah, thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.